You know what time it is. Yo, what is up, XY&Z clan members, Poke fans, and others who will stump on this video. I'm SoresanCrockxen here with XY&Z episode 33 review, I think. English dub. Oh boy, how do I even start this review? Okay, at first I could say it's really late because I couldn't find the episode. Like, I legit couldn't find the website I normally go to for the episode still doesn't have it up. So I was scourging like the internets. I ended up finding somebody who uploaded it to YouTube. I don't know if I want to link that though. I mean, I might, just because it's the only option I see. But like, realistically speaking, I looked and I could not find a place to watch it because the only options I had were sub, and I don't watch the sub. I watch the dub, and I wasn't gonna watch the sub. But the point is, I barely just found the episode miraculously after looking again. So this, I guess, the main portion of this episode is the Shota versus Tierno battle. We'll get to that in a second. I just want to point something out that kind of bugged me about this episode, right? The first thing that they show is Ash battling Astrid. Yeah, I think her name is Astrid. The girl with the Mega Absol. The one he faced in the freaking Hoopa movie. In case you forgot that, he battled her in the Hoopa movie. Now, I don't remember who he used in that match. I think it was Pikachu versus Mega Absol. This time, all we saw was Hawlucha. And the only thing we see is Astrid commanding Psycho Cut, and then Hawlucha using Flying Press, and then the battle's over. We didn't even get to see the whole thing. Again, referencing back to what happened last episode. We're just going to take the victory. And actually, we're just supposed to take the fact that this is the last two Mons that were going to battle. Or at least that was Astrid's last Mon. We don't even see what Pokemon Ash used. But the problem that really, like, just shows the inconsistency and how rushed some of this is, that Ash won, and they literally just said, hey, this is our next competitor for the semifinals. And Alon had already won his match. So not only did we not get to see Alon's battle, we didn't see Ash's battle, and we're already headed to the semifinals, which means they skipped. Like, the last episode was the first round, and it was a shit ton of people, which means that was the first round, and there was a second round. At least there had to have been like 3 or 4 rounds prior to this. Well, maybe this is the 4th round, and you get the semi. I guess this will be the quarterfinals. So, like, at least 3 rounds prior to this. And we're just going to have to, like, just take it. Like, oh, yeah, that happened. We just didn't get to see it because that doesn't matter. And also, I finally get and understand why they brought these characters in. Right? It's not because they have anything, you know, like, oh, they're awesome, well-done characters and all that. They literally just want to show off Mega Evolution. Because that's literally what Marvel talks about in her recap is, oh, all these Mega Evolutions. Oh, my gosh, this excitement of all the Mega Evolutions. It was literally just, hey, Mega Evolutions are a thing. Let's just throw them in there. Just to, like, let's just throw characters in there that we know for a fact have Megas. Just to show off Megas again. Like, that's literally the only purpose that Astrid and the freaking Garchomp dude are in here for. Just that aspect. Which is a stupid reason to include a character. You could have had anybody else show up. And have them do something cool. Be somewhat interesting. No, we're just going to throw these guys because we know that they have a Mega. Just so we can show you the Mega. That's it. That's literally it. And that's honestly stupid. It's a stupid reason to have these characters. When like the Alon versus the Garchomp dude, that's probably going to be just like the Ash versus Astrid fight. We're going to see Mega Charizard X versus Mega Garchomp, and all we're going to get to see is Mega Charizard X attacking Garchomp going down, and his win. That's it. That's all we're going to get. Which is, I just can't care. Honestly, I really can't care. And then they do this whole thing with, the battle is gonna start and all that stuff. And I honestly, and Shauna shows up. By the way, I guess I should just mention that for the fuck of it. But the one thing that really irritates me about, Shota as a character, not Shota himself, it's the way the show tries to structure itself. Obviously, this is an anime. And they do have that shonen-esque kind of structure with their series and their characters, right? And I get that. I understand that. But they need to remember that Pokemon is not an action show where characters grow and become stronger. In the Pokemon world, people, the trainers, get smarter, and their Pokemon are the one that get stronger. One thing that they've said this twice already, well maybe 3 times. I know for a fact twice prior to this situation, where literally they just say, "Oh, Shota's gotten stronger." No, the kid has gotten smarter. I hate the fact that they give him that adjective. He's not stronger, he is smarter. He's a smarter person. He is able to come up with better strategies, and he battles using his brains. I get that your main character, Ash, doesn't battle with smarts, but that doesn't mean you gotta take that away from the other character. Now, I know that's just a nitpick, and it honestly shouldn't bug me as much as it does, but it really does, because this isn't a show where people get stronger. The Pokemon do. The trainers just change their mindset and can either go stupider or smarter, or just stay generic and just go with the flow, which is what Ash does. Ash isn't necessarily a strong character. He just goes with the flow and comes up with random shit on the spot. Shota is a strategic, technical character who plans out his matches accordingly, which is what happened with him in the last interaction they had, where he battled smart against, Ash. So when I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm really ragging on this, but it's just a really annoying thing that has been just showcased with this particular part of the saga. Now, the battle itself isn't necessarily bad. I do love what they did with Aegislash. It looks cool. They called it correctly. They didn't say Aegislash. He's Aegislash. I like the fact that they did have the mechanic of King Shield actually, and then he changed his forms and all that stuff. That was pretty cool. Ludicolo, see, the thing about it, both of these characters are smart, technical players. And that's why I personally enjoyed it. You had Tierno using Rain Dance, and I knew for a fact, the moment he did that, I'm like, this bitch has freaking Swift. He has Swift. And then the other thing is, he went for Rain Dance, and Shota went for Swords Dance. And I'm like, whoa, let's calm down here. See, Aegislash is broken as fuck, okay? If you go to the competitive side of things, Aegislash is a fucking broken-ass piece of shit. That man should not be anywhere near the OU tier. He is too broken, okay? He is broken. Swords Dance makes this guy's attack go sky high, and the fact that he has King Shield, which lowers your attack if you touch him with a physical move, no. So the fact that he went for Swords, I'm like, whoa, it's called out. And not only that, I mean, he had Slash, which is, I guess, whatever. It's not really a move you're supposed to have. But he revealed Sacred Sword. When he said Sacred Sword, I'm like, it's done. This is done. Also, I want to say something. I like the fact that they brought the rain dancing again, because it's showing, weather is actually something that's changed in the saga now. I gotta give them props for that. They made it work the way it's supposed to work. And, you had the Tyranitar thing where it actually brought the Sandstream on with him. So, I like, and then, the Abomasnow with the hail. I like when they're doing this. It makes it actually feel like it's the actual games. But anyway, so Ludicolo's over here using Hydro Pump. And they're like, wait a minute, this man is fast as fuck. Swim. Thank you for bringing that up again. And then so now it's like a battle of Aegislash has to block and defend, and then attack and stuff like that. And then he goes for his Sacred Sword and he breaks through the Hydro Pump, hits Ludicolo, and then Ludicolo's like, whoa, I gotta get this. Now, Tierno made a flop here, and I don't know why, first of all, why they even gave him this move if they were going to run a Rain Dance set. But they had him use Solar Beam. Now, for those of you guys who don't play competitive, or don't care about that aspect of competitive, or just don't understand how the meta works, and how weather works, and how certain moves work in different weathers, Solar Beam as a move is when it's in the sun, right, it's a one-turn move. It's an immediate charge, you fire, and blah, 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 and all that stuff. When it's in the rain, it not only takes the 2 turns from before, but it also is a weaker move. It actually itself gets weaker in the rain. So the fact that he went for a Solar Beam in the rain after he himself set up the rain made no sense. Why he had that move in the first place is also a thing I question from the writers. If you're gonna try to if you're trying to make this somewhat competitive, why would you give Ludicolo a move that gets hampered by the weather that you gave him to use with his ability and his primary stab, right? It just makes no sense. But so Ludicolo goes down, and he brings in Raichu, and then Raichu's Like, the rain goes away. Raichu's about to blow him away. Well, he tries to blow him away, but then he King Shields again. And then he goes through the attack. And this is one thing that I guess is just, we can't make Shota be too OP and completely obliterate Tierno with this damn Aegis Slash. So they had him use, Raichu use Dig and then actually knock him out when he could have just as easily gone for King Shield again, and then Raichu's attack goes down, and then like he can attack afterwards. But no, then we're gonna do that. So then he brings in the Slurpuff, right? He brings the Slurpuff, and then like it's a gimmicky ass Slurpuff. Okay, he has fucking Attract. What the hell is this? And then he goes for like Energy Ball and shit like that. Raichu returns, and then he sends out Blastoise. So Raichu's not gonna be the back. He sends out Blastoise. Blastoise blows away this damn Slurpuff. It just blows him away. And then he brings in Sceptile. Now this is going to be like a somewhat epic battle. You got Ice Beams. You got freaking Leaf Storms. You got Leaf Blades into Hydro Cannons. You got fucking Skull Bashes into Leaf Blades. You got a bunch of shit. This is going crazy and shit like that. Right? Now, the one, I want to say this real quick because it was actually smart thinking from both players. Okay, I gotta give props for Tierno because when he did that, I was like, oh, okay, I know where you're going with this. But Shota came prepared. He came prepared. So remember what I said about last week when we saw Trevor's Charizard and the fact that I couldn't even see his Keystone, or not his Keystone, his Megastone. I mean, I didn't know where the hell his Keystone was. Which actually. Let me actually say that first. Let me actually quickly mention that because that did irritate me and I don't want to forget it. Tierno, in the middle of the battle of Tierno stuff, Trevor was taking pictures of Tierno's dance moves with the camera that has the Keystone right here in the clicker. What the hell? What the hell, man? Anyways. So I just wanted to bring that up. But so one of my biggest problems with his whole Charizard, I didn't even see what the damn Megastone was. With Obama Snow, it made sense because he's got the freaking leaves and grass and shit like that, so it could be under there. There was nowhere for Charizard to hide it, so why it was not visible made no sense. It was in the freaking tip of his tail, and we didn't even get to see that until he activated. Freaking Story had a scarf. This Sceptile had a scarf with the Megastone right there, and just look, stylish as what? I'm just saying, and this is not biased of me liking Sceptile more than Charizard. I've always stated that Charizard and Sceptile always competing for like first place, and it's not a throw at Trevor and stuff like that. You could not see his Megastone, whereas in this one you actually did. Also, can I just I'm gonna reiterate the fact: why didn't Tierno get a Mega Blastoise? Like I was actually thinking about it. There's 2 Mega Garchomps, freaking, Sycamore has one, and the freaking dude from the Mega Evolution Axe has one. Like, you can have 2 Megastones, apparently, so why couldn't he get a Mega Blastoise? I'm really serious here. Why couldn't he get a Mega Blastoise? That would have been an epic, sick-ass battle. Mega Blastoise versus Mega Sceptile. No, whatever. We're just gonna screw over Tierno and give freaking Trevor, nobody, a Megastone. So anyways, we're going back to this. So when Sceptile blows Blastoise away, before Blastoise knocks out, he goes for, like, Tierno's like, quick, Blastoise, use Rain Dance! And I was like, okay, I see where you're going with this. There, again, call back to the games, which I really, really like. The fact that they're trying to, like, get some of the competitive stuff in there. If only your storytelling was actually good. Blastoise goes down, and he brings in his Raichu. And then, the other characters are questioning why he went for Rain Dance. I'm like, this bitch is going to go for Thunder. Like, the moment he said Rain Dance, I'm like, you're going to go for Thunder. You're going to go for Thunder. I knew it. I knew it as a competitive player. I knew that was what's going to happen. Plus, we haven't seen Thunder in the anime since fucking Pikachu forgot it. Because, Thunderbolt definitely superior to Thunder. That's besides the point. So then he sends out his Raichu, and he's like, alright, Raichu, use Thunder. And then Clement was like, oh, okay. So I was like, come on, Clement, you're an electric type gym leader. You know how this works. He has an electric type left. What is one of the most powerful electric type moves that exists currently right now? Thunder. You have Thunder, you have Volt Tackle, you got Wild Charge. Which one do you think this freaking Raichu's gonna go for? In the rain! Come on! He's like, okay, so Thunder's 100% accurate in the rain. And then Shota goes for the Mega Evolution, right? He goes for the Mega Evolution. He's got it on his freaking pen. which I don't know why I didn't see it before. I guess he has like multiple pens or some shit. Whatever. I actually will question that. Why wasn't like he showed his notepad to Ash? So where the hell was the keystone? Or did you just have another pen? See, I even Shota doesn't get past. I'm just saying, consistency. Come on, people. So he goes from Mega Evolution, and then he goes from Thunder, and then the next step to just brushes it off, and then he blows him with Dragon Claw. Now this is something I want to state because it takes away from the whole mystery of Mega Evolutions, right? Because these things are supposed to be rare. Now, Clement was it Clement? It was either Clement or Serena. I don't remember who it was. Well, they said, "Wow, I didn't even know Sceptile had a Mega Evolution." I think it was Serena. Well, they clearly said it. We didn't like. Did anybody even know that Sceptile had a Mega? Apparently, the announcer did because he literally mentioned, "Oh, he got hit. He has Lightning Rod." How the hell did you know that? I thought Megas were supposed to be these rare breeds and not everybody has access to and not everybody knows about. But yet this random announcer knows that Sceptile was a Mega that nobody should know about, or very few people should know about, because it's so secret. He just happens to know that it has a hidden ability, or his ability is Lightning Rod. Like, what the fuck? That right there just completely just disconnected me from what was going on. Because if this whole section of people don't even know that Sceptile gets a Mega, why would a random announcer know that he has access to Lightning Rod when he Mega Evolves? But then anyway, so then Shota moves on to the semifinals, and then we find out it's Alon versus the Garchomp dude, and Ash versus Shota, blah blah blah. Semifinals, bullcrap. Now this is the part. This is the part I'm gonna grill this fucking show. Remember how I said that they were never gonna explain why the hell Goodra showed up? Yeah, this is a phoned-in version of trying to incorporate Goodra into the series, into the league, basically speaking. Because what happens is, oh hey, the last battle is a 6-on-6. Hey Ash, what are you gonna do about it? You know, you don't have a full team of 6. The gang literally tells him this, and he's like, wait, what time is it? Oh crap, I gotta run over here. And hey, they're almost here. Really? Really? When did this whole thing happen? They even tried to like, hey, yeah, this is a flashback. You know, Ash definitely talked to Goodra about going to the league. You know, wink, 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 wink. Yeah, we honestly could not come up with a good reason to have Goodra here. Okay, we had to phone in 6 Pokemon. Okay, I'm sorry. He even mentions calling Professor Oak for another mon, which I would have taken. I would have taken that because remember, Ash released Goodra. Okay, he released Goodra to the wild, which means he had to recapture this thing. It was literally one of those things where the creators of the show were like, okay, I know it doesn't make sense. Okay, I know it doesn't make sense. There's no reason for Goodra to be here, but we needed to give him 6 Pokemon because we completely forgot that he doesn't have 6 Pokemon. So here you go. This is the best we could come up with, and I just threw it in there. Oh, the worst explanation, the worst reasoning. Let's go. So, also because somebody had told me about this before, I really hate these writers. I really do. They had Ash say that this is the best team he's ever had. Bitch, bring that ass here. Okay, this is one of your worst developed teams. On paper, yes, this is definitely one of your strongest teams. You have Pikachu's Pikachu. We have a Halucha, which is very powerful. You have Talonflame, which is freaking Smogon Bird for a reason. You have Greninja, which according to a lot of people is one of the most broken Pokemon in the world. I do agree it is one of the better starters. I still don't think it's good enough to be Ubers. That's the point. You have a Goodra, was one of the most bulkiest dragon types in the world. It's really hard to kill it. And you have, Noivern, who's one of the fastest. He's one of the fastest Pokemon and really hits relatively hard. It's not the strongest, but it's definitely one of the fastest. So on paper, your team is very solid. But in terms of development, it's one of your weakest ones. And you're going to have Ash say that this is his strongest team? That, I swear to God, I really wish I was able to walk him to the offices of the creators and smack him in the face for having him say that line. That is a complete and utter lie. Flat out. Just a complete and utter lie. And I know that people were talking to me about that. And it's like, oh no, that's one of the things I had to bring up. I was like, no, even Ash said this is the best team. Just because Ash says it does not make it right. These writers are literally just throwing random crap in the face. You're just going to believe everything? Really? with how bad this whole saga has been written, you're gonna give them the okay because they had Ash say it. I've seen actual people listing out Pokemon that are actually well done and developed and would actually create Ash's strongest team. I would not. At most, I would put Greninja in there because he's the only one that got development, even if it was rushed and just completely out of order and just messed up and shit. He's the only one that got any development on his entire team. So the only one in his entire squad besides Pikachu, because I don't count Pikachu as a college Pokemon, is Greninja. That's it. But yeah, so that's their bullshit reasoning for having Goodra in the league. Congratulations. There you go. Fuck you guys, man. Seriously. But that's it for the review. Damn, it's long as fuck. I think this is the longest review I've done in a while. There's a lot to talk about. Next week, is it the start of the Shota vs. Ash battle? I think that's what it is. If I remember correctly, that's 2 episodes or something like that. I don't freaking care, and I really don't. Whatever the hell, fuck this show, really. I just can't with this damn show anymore. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been SoresanCrockxen, and I'll see you guys in future videos and all that crap. Bye-bye.